Well, we could talk about a couple things.
Let's talk about music.
All right, we can talk about music.
We are all invested in music. We are all musicians in this room, some fashion, shape, or form. So let's talk about music. Let's talk about the scene. Let's talk about, how do you guys feel about the venues that are closing down in the city?
It's a good conversation, actually. That's a good one. Now, you guys are Toronto born and raised, so you've seen this firsthand much more than me. But even in the time that I've lived here in Toronto, I've seen a lot of venues
just shut
close
down.
their doors. Yeah. A lot that I've gone to for shows, you know what I mean? And I've either performed at or
you booked or you wanted to open, do shows there yourself. Absolutely,
and one that hit close to home, like yesterday, we were just talking about it. But you guys know Alex from Fun Up Entertainment. He's got, and I'll promo him right now. He's got MOP coming September 8th. He's got Cool G Rap coming October 18th. Stadium Nightclub for MOP and Revival for Cool G Rap. So make sure you get your tickets. They're on ticketscene.ca, Ticketmaster.com, all that shit. Go check them out. $30 advance tickets, $70.
Is that Revival?
The Revival is Cool G Rap, October 18th.
So you guys spend about $10 a fucking beer that night at Revival.
Or make sure you got your flask ready.
Yeah, you got your flask ready.
Pre-drink.
Hey, Revival, if anybody from Revival is watching this Revival nightclub, you guys got to lower the price of your drinks, man, because you're making it real hard for us to enjoy the night. Like, I shouldn't have to come with $100 and only have like 5-6 drinks.
No,
and be
that's
like, man,
crazy.
what the hell, And it makes it harder for me to tip the bartenders or whatever.
Yeah, that's true
Revival's
too.
Definitely got to lower.
But Toronto's the city of roadies, right? You get around on TTC, you just fill up a Perrier bottle with half vodka and some other shit or whatever. You're drunk by the time you show up. That's why every time you see me at a show, I got a bottle of Perrier with me. You know what's up, right?
I know you pre-drink.
Yeah, you got it.
These venues are closing down, man. Like, we did Nocturne, 2 weeks ago? Were you at Nocturne? Were you at the Nocturne show that night?
Which
Almeida put it on. Shout out Matt Almeida. It was the
the last Nocturne show. No, I wasn't there.
Okay, so we closed down Nocturne. So Nocturne's one of the venues that's added to the list of closed down venues.
Studio.
I mean, you probably don't even remember that whole corner at one time was Reverb, Big Bob, and Holy Joe's.
Oh my!
No, three floors. So you had one spot in that corner, that big orange building on the corner of Queen and Bathurst.
It's
now,
the furniture store.
What the furniture store?
The furniture
the
store.
Fucking K57 or whatever the fuck it's called.
A 3-story club where like you would start out at the bottom floor as a baby band, move your way up before you made your way up to the top.
Get the fuck out of here.
That place is dope, man.
Yeah, man. Every I don't want to say every, but a lot of punk bands, a lot of hip hop bands, because I was in a rock band at that time.
Yeah.
My band kind of, we played there,
with the
Reverb and Holy Joe.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And it was really dope. That whole strip, man, there was so many more places to perform.
Zen Lounge, that used to be like Zubar West or some shit.
Okay.
But Zen Lounge was there for a few years.
Yeah.
Above the Shoppers Drug Mart. Nassau across the street.
Yeah, Nassau, yeah.
I can't even remember.
It was great. It was a raver's paradise. If you were into like raves and shit.
Oh man.
The goth scene.
Goth scene ran Queen West, man.
That whole strip between Bathurst and
I did Velvet Underground for 2 years. DJ there for 2 years before they shut down, and then they got turned into something else. Tattoo was my favorite club in the world for a long time. Like I would hit up Tattoo on the regular, and it was so local. I knew the bouncers there. I knew the security, so just get in, have fun, leave, go across the street to work, go upstairs, top of the building, smoke.
Now what's left there right now, other than
751's a new thing. I don't know what. Bovine's still there. So Bovine's pretty much the Lord of the Strip. Velvet's now there. They're rebranded. They're still Velvet, but they got a new owner. And they even moved. What was the other one? The other one
Hideout?
Hideout got moved to College Street, right?
Yeah.
Hideout was packed every night. You know what I mean?
Say word, eh?
Yeah, Hideout was dope, and they got moved to College Street, right? So a lot of venues just getting shut down.
A lot of reasons, condos. Other reasons is
noise.
That too,
noise complaints.
The condos are the fucking worst, man. They're deteriorating this fucking city.
Condos everywhere. Like, you're right by me on the Danforth, and like you could see they're trying to build condos fucking everywhere.
Everywhere.
Well,
even like where I used to live, like when we first met, right at like Honest Ed's there. You know what I mean? And that whole little strip on Markham on my street, it was so cool. You had like
killed Bathurst and fucking Blur.
Yeah, there was like a lot of dope shit there. Even that little nook on Markham where I lived, like it was the most artistic little like block or two. Little art galleries and shit, and fucking
a video store.
Yeah, the dope video store. Yeah,
Queen
fucking
Video.
yeah. They shut the whole shit down. You know what I mean? And I read a book actually, the Ed Mervish book, and when he opened up like Mervish Village, the ideology was to keep it out of the hands of the corporate. It was all supposed to be homegrown. Like,
provide for the local people at a really low cost.
Kind of a niche artistic neighborhood. And then after he died and the family sold off the Honest Ed property, I guess he owned the whole block, right? Hence Mervish Village. And they just fucking
It's gone now. Now it's gonna be a condo, and
it's crazy. Like I didn't live there. You know, like I moved out for maybe like 3 years, and then I still only lived up College in Bathurst, right? Like my old spot too. And I get off the subway one day, and I'm like, fuck taking the streetcar. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go for a little walk down Memory Lane. Yeah. Memory Lane was a fucking bunch of fences and half torn fucking buildings and just empty. I'm like, damn.
Absolutely. Well, hey, shout out to my boy Jeremiah. What up, homie? But even Bathurst and College or Spadina and in College. You look at Kensington Market, and it's just getting completely switched around. I think people fought because they didn't want to get a Walmart put into that area.
Yeah, right.
Walmart would have fucked them, but they put a superstore there, right?
Yeah, they did.
But, even that Rancho Relaxo's closed. You know what I mean? My homegirl Tina, she had upstairs, and she was running it, and they closed down. I think,
remember Rancho. Yeah,
Rancho was good. Yeah. It was a few different things, and then Tina got it. She named it Stop, Drop, and Roll, and it was really dope. Stop, Drop, and Roll had a lot of potential, and unfortunately now that's closed.
Oh, they're not even there anymore.
No. Stop, Drop, and Roll's not even there anymore. They got a cat cafe downstairs, and
last time I went to Stop Drop was Specs One's birthday.
Right?
Yeah.
So dude, it's just like the whole landscape is changing, and it's becoming a lot harder if you're an independent artist, or if you're in the case of myself and this man here, if you're a DJ, it's becoming even harder just to find spots, just to kind of go
to work.
It's becoming more of like a pub culture.
Yeah.
I find like the city's becoming more of a pub culture. Young kids don't seem like they're going to clubs unless they're super clubs anymore.
Yeah.
So those little small one-off clubs just aren't surviving the way they were.
And the rent's going up on them.
Yeah, rent's through the fucking roof. Through the roof. So they're really making it hard for like the arts and the culture scene to kind of cultivate,
and that's one thing Toronto's prided on is the arts and culture scene, its music scene, its underground.
Well, we should be.
Exactly.
We should be. Like we're the sister city to Austin, Texas, who has South by Southwest. We got North by Northeast. That should mean a hell of a lot more than what it means. It used to mean something 10 years ago. We have that. We got Fashion Week. We got CMW. These things meant something.
You're destroying the whole arts community.
Is the Fashion District even the Fashion District anymore?
Technically, yes, and technically, no. It's labeled that.
It's labeled that.
They still got a couple textile companies, but
not much.
A lot of them are almost done too.
That's crazy, man. There was the one in Parkdale that was there for 50 years or something, and they just closed down as well.
He's retiring.
Okay, well, good for him that he's retiring, but and
he's retiring probably with a fat check.
Okay, well, good for him.
I think there should be some bylaws put in place to help protect the arts community, and
I would like to see that.
Like it's just ridiculous.
I would like to see
that. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I think by the time they do it, it'll be too late. They don't really honestly care.
I also think a part of the problem is kind of like the grant system and stuff, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't really know what's out there. They're not really aware of what's hot and what's fresh now. They just kind of latch on to something when it blows up.
Yeah. As long as you're through SoCan, you got like regulated sales that you could prove or some shit like that. Then basically it's like, okay, well, here's a grant, but fuck all those like clubs that you're actually performing at that they're signing.
We're gonna close them down.
That you're getting paid off.
You're not gonna be able to promote your music and show anybody your music. We're just gonna fucking shut you down.
Yeah, I think that's a big problem. I think Factor and the whole grant system and everything. I think they should be doing more to protect the art scene.
They could easily mobilize.
Yeah, mobilize, do more.
And actually, in the age of the internet, to be honest with you, and I know I catch a lot of flack from this from homies who manipulate and take advantage of our grant system. But I think it would be more beneficial at this time for them to take the money they're giving these artists for grants and hand them out. In the age of the internet, you can do fucking everything yourself.
You do a lot
Stop giving fucking people money to just fucking fund their lives. Because I know so many people who get grants that basically just live off that shit. They quit their job and live off grant money, and that's a fucking joke.
I think they should be investing in studios. They should be investing in multimedia studios that people could come and actually like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Why is there not?
They should be supporting Maximum FM.
Right. Yeah. Why is there not a factor funded podcast center somewhere in the city where people affiliated with Factor who are members can go and record podcasts and get those out to other members and whatnot. There should be something like that. Like YouTube will come in and do something like that. But we won't do that for our own.
We'll allow a foreign force to come in and infiltrate us, but we won't do it for our fucking selves.
Right. So that the only people who get pushed wind up being The Weeknd, Drake, Alyssa Cara.
Same old story.
Exactly, right? So and that problem in itself, because the reason why these grants were created was to compete with American content in the 60s, right? are these, if we don't start figuring out a new way to kind of do something, those grants will be worthless.
It's just like record labels, the way they have to adapt to the streaming, the ways of the internet. Like, Factor, it's an ancient system, and it needs to start to adapt. You don't need to give an artist 20 grand so he can film a music video and pay for producers for an album when he's doing his recording in his basement and he's filming his own music videos. You know what I mean? That dude's literally living off this money and booking fucking tours, which is great to his career and stuff, but like the money's not being used for what it used to be used for, what it's supposed to be used for, to get you on national radio, to get you on national television, because that doesn't exist.
Doesn't even matter anymore.
No, exactly. That shit's not there. The concept of
Much Music, like, it used to be something to get played on Much Music, and it would boost your career.
Exactly.
But as a national platform, like, people just watch it for South Park. They don't watch it for music.
And what good is a Factor video doing on YouTube?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So it's a weird time as an artist. Definitely a topic we need to broach for a whole other episode, and maybe get an expert in here to kind of break down some of the numbers and talk to them.
Maybe we could get a Dio in here or something, or somebody.
That would be dope.
Dio's like, he's probably the most knowledgeable dude we could get in here to talk about it, and he would probably shed light on anything where maybe we might be going over the top saying stuff.
He's got the Northern Power Summit, so it'd be good to get him in here.
Yeah, definitely. So maybe Dio, if you're watching, or if anybody who fucks with Dio is watching, you should come through and have a Turono Talks episode with us.
And he's somebody who does grants as well, or does the grant application, so it'd be good just to talk to him about that and see,
the process. And
absolutely. I mean, I agree that some of them are great, especially if you're traveling abroad, just to get reambused for some of that money to travel abroad and bring your product out there. But in today's day and age, where the internet is kind of taking over, it is kind of like making things a little bit weird. And
it's just one of those things where people can manipulate the wrong way, right? Like Raekwon can come in here and manipulate
money
the grant
from
system and take money.
Raekwon.
You know what I mean?
He should be banned from Toronto. I don't understand why he's able to even come back.
Right?
Honestly. And none of us said it.
Hold on.
None of us said it.
Hold on.
None of us said anything.
He's not Raekwon. He's Ghostface Killer.
Big up to Robbie G. Big up to Robbie G.
No. Big up to my homie Mike Gut.
That too.
That's real Turono Talks right there.
If one person didn't do it, another person wouldn't have. That was a
so
you know what?
So big
up my dude Robbie G.
Ghostface Killer shouldn't be allowed.
Ban the whole Wu-Tang. Ban the whole Wu-Tang. Whatever you want to call them.
All right. Well, this is the first pilot episode Turono Talks. Shout out to my dude Robbie G. You went viral on that shit. And we got Dustin Wareham, we got myself, Maloney, MLNY, and we got the homie Mike Stoan. I hope you guys enjoy what you heard, and hopefully we can come back to you guys.
All right, before we cut out real quick, Mike, where are you DJing at next?
What's it? Thursday at Hapa, Saturday at Smiling Buddha.
I should say that again. Say that one more time.
Thursday at Hapa, Friday. I'm mad tired. And Friday, Thursday at Hapa, Saturday at Smiling Buddha.
Okay, that's what's up. I got a show coming up on the 24th this month. Shout out to Matt Almeida. We're doing an NYC to Toronto competition with DJ Ace. Here's the tickets right here. Hit me up for some tickets because I want to take a trip out to New York. So shout out Almeida. Shout out anyone else performing on that bill.
My
Maloney,
favorite city on earth.
Yeah? Dope. What you got coming up next, bro?
I don't got nothing for shows right now. I'm just lounging. But, you can check out the Breaking Wreckords album we just put out last week, Evacuation. Check that shit out. Breaking Wreckords Radio every week. Maximum FM, Saturday, 8 p.m. Tuesday, 2 and 10 p.m. No Condom Podcast every Wednesday on YouTube, on the Breaking Wreckords Radio page, Eddie G TV pages. And now you got Turono Talks, motherfuckers. So we cover in every aspect of the shit. You know what I mean? Shout outs Maximum FM, Chris Got Rocks, Mike Boogie, DJ Shortcut in the cut right now, being patiently waiting. The homie Shortcut, he's got his juice going, and that's that. You know what I mean? I think we hit the time, so let's cut this shit. Turono Talks. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Just remember, man, we ain't unapologetically black. We ain't unapologetically white. We just unapologetically ourselves, baby.
Hey, that's the slogan.
One love, baby. Thanks for watching, man. Turono Talks. We out of here. Yeah, shout out all my Malvin homies, man. Toronto, what's up? Turono Talks. We don't say that second T, baby. That's how you know we're real Torontonians, baby. One love.
Peace.